Throughout human history, few city-states have been spoken of with such reverence and fear as Sparta. Not Athens with its philosophy and arts, but a city that knew only one thing: war. A place where every male citizen was born a warrior, and a glorious death was considered the highest purpose in life. Today, we will explore Sparta, the city of warriors, the Iron City of ancient Greece. Sparta was located in the Eurotas Valley, in the Peloponnese Peninsula of Greece. Around 800 BC, after conquering and occupying the vast region of Messenia, the Spartans turned the native population into Helots, state slaves. The Helots outnumbered the Spartan citizens many times over, and the Spartans lived in constant fear of rebellion. Therefore, Sparta chose an extreme path, turning their entire society into a perfect war machine. Male Spartan citizens Spartiates were not allowed to farm, trade, or practice crafts. Their only profession was to train and fight. The life of a Spartan began the moment they were born. Newborns were taken to the council of elders for inspection. If weak, deformed, or unhealthy, the infant would be thrown into the abyss on Mount Tegedos. Only the strongest children were allowed to live. At the age of 7, boys were torn from their mother's arms and sent to the Agoge, the harshest and most brutal training system in human history. The goal of the Agoge was not education, but to turn a child into a perfect killing machine. In the Agoge, boys had to endure hunger, pain, and extreme hardship. They were given very little food, slept on beds of reeds they harvested themselves, and walked barefoot even in freezing winter. They were encouraged to steal food to develop cunning, but were brutally beaten if caught. They trained in wrestling, boxing, long-distance running, war dances, and sang songs praising Sparta's glory. At age 12, they received only one cloak per year. At age 20, they became full warriors and lived in common barracks until age 30. The most famous story: a boy stole a fox and hid it under his cloak. As the fox gnawed at his stomach, the boy remained silent until he died to avoid detection. That is the Spartan spirit. Unlike Athenian women who were confined to the home, Spartan women enjoyed far more freedom and respect. They trained in gymnastics, running, wrestling, and chariot racing to build strong bodies capable of bearing powerful warrior sons. When their husbands went to war, they managed property and households. The most famous Spartan mother's words to her son before battle: "Return with your shield or on it," meaning, return victorious, or die honorably and let your body be carried home on your shield. In 480 BC, Persian king Xerxes led over 200,000 troops to invade Greece. Facing this overwhelming force, King Leonidas of Sparta took only 300 Spartan warriors and about 7,000 allies. They chose to block the enemy at the narrow pass of Thermopylae. For 3 days, the 300 Spartans held their ground and slaughtered tens of thousands of Persians. When betrayed and surrounded, Leonidas ordered the allies to retreat, keeping only his 300 Spartans. They fought to the last breath. Before dying, Leonidas left the immortal words engraved on the monument: "Stranger, go tell the Spartans that we lie here, obedient to their laws." Although Sparta later weakened due to constant wars, declining population, defeat by Thebes in 371 BC, and eventual conquest by Macedonia and Rome, the Spartan spirit lives on. Their name became a symbol of iron discipline, courage, and sacrifice. Today, the word Spartan is still used to describe people with unbreakable willpower. Sparta left behind no great marble monuments or profound philosophies. They left behind something far more valuable: an immortal warrior spirit. In today's comfortable modern world, we need the Spartan spirit more than ever. Are you ready to train yourself and become the strongest version of you? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.